Well, thank you everyone for being on our webinar here tonight. Tonight is April the 24th, 2018. And my name is Michael. I'm happy to be your host tonight. We are the TruWinners team, and we are a segment of TruNited. And that's what this webinar is about tonight, about TruNited. And please turn off all distractions. Please turn off your cell phone, TV, Facebook, any chats that you have, any distractions whatsoever. Isolate yourself in a room, have a pen and paper handy, and get ready to take some notes. We'll go through this fairly quickly. Let me go ahead and turn this off here. And here is a little presentation that I put together, because I think this is going to help some folks, as I've had several people question about rank advancement, how to advance through the compensation. So I wanted to share with you. I'm kind of visually oriented, so as I study a compensation plan, I think visually, and not a lot of people visualize like that. So I'm going to show you how I view this, and I think it's a simple way, and a simple way to understand our rank advancement. Because as you advance through the ranks in TruNited, it opens up more levels of compensation to you, more income coming to you. Well, it all starts, as you can see by the blue dot on the left-hand side, there's you, and you are developing 30 points or more every month, making it a habit to develop 30 points or more in the first part of the month rather than the last part of the month. And I highly recommend the first 10 days of the month. So make sure that you have 30 points a month or more, and that this is a habit with you. In other words, you don't wait until you sign someone up. You start doing that immediately, and you will develop the culture. And please do not hit the video button. Whoever just hit the video button, please click it again, and it will go off, as that disrupts our whole presentation. So there we go. All right. So please do not click the video button. Please do not click the microphone button at the bottom of your screen. So here you are, you're developing a habit of 30 points a month or more. And when you find, oh, and by the way, you get cash back on all of your points, all of your purchases. And that's one of the beauties of TruNited, is that we get paid for our own purchases. And that's very rare in this industry. Now, when you have sponsored somebody and they have 30 or more points, as well as yourself, you are now a marketer. And as a marketer, you get paid on all your level 1 people that have 30 points or more, even if they compressed up to you. For example, if you sponsored Adam, and Adam did less than 30 points, but Adam signed up Bob underneath him, and Bob had 30 or more points, Bob compresses up that month to your level 1, and you would be paid on him. Now, the following month, if Adam's like, oh, wow, I don't want to miss out anymore, and he has 30 or more points, and so does Bob the next month, then Adam is your front line, Bob is on your second line. So it's not a permanent compression. It's only for that particular month. Now what we want to do is we want to develop marketers underneath us to advance to the next promotion. So here you are, and you have helped person A, we'll call him Adam, and he's a marketer because he has 30 or more points, and so does the person underneath him. And so does Bob, and so does Cindy. This makes you a promoter. As a promoter, you have a 2-level pay zone. You're paid on your level 1 and on your level 2, whether these people appear here naturally or if they compress up that month into your level 1 or level 2. Now at this point, I want to advance to the next level, and so I want to develop promoters underneath me. Now, even before they reach promoter, they will help me to advance to the next stage. Let me show you. Here you are with 30 or more points, and here is Adam. Now, Adam only has 2 people at 30 or more points, each one with 30 or more points, a group of 4. But you see in the under the promoter column, Adam will actually need 6, 3 with 1 underneath each one, for him to be a promoter. But on his way to promoter, here he is qualified 1 leg of my business. Here's another leg just like it, and here's a third. And when that happens, I promote to pace setter. And pace setter is really the building block of advancing from levels 3 through 15 in the compensation. But as a pace setter, you have a 3-level pay zone. Whether these people appear here naturally because Adam signed up someone who signed up someone, or if there's one of the people in the structure here that has less than 30 points, but someone underneath them has 30 or more points, they will compress up into that position, okay, for that month. Now, once you have reached pace setter, it really starts getting exciting. Now, here you are in the box at the top. We're going to fill that box in just a minute. But when you have a pace setter underneath you, and by the way, this pace setter doesn't have to be that top position. It could be any one of these blue dots here in this leg, as long as you're a pace setter, because you have 3 levels in your pay zone, then that's going to count. And when you have a second pace setter, and then you would have a 3rd level pace setter. Now, every time that you add a level like this, if you're a pace setter and you have a pace setter underneath you, that means you're paid 4 levels deep. This means you're paid 5 levels deep. And this means that you're paid 6 levels deep. And at this point, you're advanced from pace setter to the next stage, and that is influencer. And as an influencer, you are paid 6 levels deep. Okay, and it's common for someone at this level to be earning $100,000 a year income. Okay, now you don't want to stop with just 3 legs of pace setters, because every time that you add another pace setter leg, you add another level to your pay zone. So continue to go wide as you build through your business. So hopefully this part of the presentation helps you to understand visually how to advance through the ranks in TruWinners. Now, the next thing that I wanted to do here tonight is I've had a couple of requests for taking a look at how to shop. It was really something I recently signed up a friend, and they did not shop. I guess I got busy and did not walk them through, and they got busy. Well, eventually we caught up about 2 months later, and they said, hey, I really want to do this. And I said, okay, great. Let's do a screen share, much like what we're doing right now, and let me show you how to shop. And so as I did that, let me show you what I did. The first is that I wanted to take them to retail brands. And then the next, I took them to gift cards. And the next, I took them to big reward brands. And this is the process that I did at first: retail brands, then gift cards, then big rewards. Then we went to tickets, and then we went to travel. And after that, then I came back here and I showed them the wall. So with that said, let me go through and show you. How do I? Clear the drawings there. Oh, I'm trying to get rid of my pencil pointer there. I thought I knew how to do that. Because I can't click on anything until there we go. I got it. Okay, I do apologize about that. Well, let's go through here. First of all, going to retail brands. I couldn't click on any of these until I got that pencil to go away. And in the retail brands, yes, you can scroll through here. There's hundreds of stores, but you can also click on the alphabet here. For example, if you wanted to go to Walmart, you're going to click the W. This is going to take you right to Walmart. There's Walgreens there. There's Walmart right there. Now, whenever you select a store, you want to make a note, okay, up to 4% profit points. And you also want to read the terms, because the terms here will tell you sometimes that some items there's no cash back. So it's 4% on sale, 1% on electronics, video games, movies, music, books, and photos. There is no cash back for gift cards, for tires, for pharmacy, and a few other items. And if you get Walmart contacts, there's 4%. Okay, so once we understand this, we can do the shop now. And then here it will tell you that any of the points earned will go to, and it'll be your name instead of mine. We're going to click continue. Now we're in Walmart. We can go wherever we want. I should have said this earlier. Make sure that if you have any shopping extensions, you've disabled them, and make sure that you go into your browser and clear your cookies, cache, and history. I'm using Chrome, and you can go into the More tools in Chrome and clear your browsing data. And by doing that, you're going to have a fresh start. Make sure you're not logged in yet. Notice I'm not logged in. So now I can go and shop. Now, just recently, I bought a pressure washer, a Sun Joe pressure washer. It's an electric pressure washer. I bought it through Walmart. I got the points for that. And the item will come up, and I'm sure you probably bought something online before. Well, it's just like from here, it's just like buying anything else. And at the end, you can either have it shipped to you, or if you have a local Walmart, you can do a local pickup at your local store. So this is the one that I picked, and you just pick that one, and you just check out as normal, okay? Very, very simple. So we're going to close this up here. We're going to come back, this screen, we're going to delete that one. We're going to come back here. This is the retail brands. We have hundreds and hundreds of stores in here. And if you want to see some of the newer stores, there, you can click new brands and go into the new, a lot of the new stores. Now, let me just, I'm going to go into new brands here just for a second. I think there's one in there that I just bought some things from that are pretty cool. And that is, see if I can find it. It's called Icon IQ. And I'm not seeing it on here. Maybe it's on page 2. Okay, let's see here. Oops, let me see. Nest. Okay, let's move that out of the way. There it is, Icon IQ. And these are really cool, very well made mugs. And get 10% profit points on these. And clear, oh, I guess that's where I was supposed to go in there, I guess. Okay, and we're going to continue. And in here, I went into tumblers. And you can get 20 ounce or 30 ounce. This is a 30 ounce, has a little bit of a, it's shaped so it'll fit inside of your cup holder inside of your vehicle. But I didn't want a 30 ounce, I wanted a 20. So I got this 20 ounce one. I like blue. So I guess because I was in the Air Force color is blue. So anyway, that's what I got, and I really like it. It's very, very nice, very well made coffee mug. Keeps my coffee hot long, long time. Okay, so we're going to close out of that. And we're going to close out of here. And we're going to come back over here. Okay, I can close that one up too. Okay, so now that we've done the retail brands, we're going to come over here to gift cards. Now, in the gift card section, we also have that alphabet, just like the other one. Now, there's sometimes some of the stores are not showing in here. I'm not sure if they put Starbucks in here yet. I know it's a 5%, and you can see the 5% gift cards. They've added that. Very nice for us, right up there in the top left there. Okay, Starbucks is there. But let's say that the store you're looking for wasn't there. So I'm going to click on Sephora. I'm just going to show you. Once you get into the gift card mall, there is a search at the top of the screen, or right here, enter the search, and see, and I could type in Starbucks and hit enter, or I may have to hit the little magnifying glass. No, I think it's searching with an enter. And there we go. Now the Starbucks card is only a mailed card. That's not an e-gift card. So you have to wait for it to come in the mail. And you can shop by category here also. And the categories, maybe you want to go to restaurants and pick that as a category. And then you'll see all different kinds of restaurants. And one of the neat things about restaurants is many of these, the same card is good at multiple restaurants, like this one here. And I believe, this was one that I just recently purchased as a gift for someone. They can use it at Chili's, Maggiano's, which is a great Italian restaurant, and On the Border, which is Mexican. So gives them 3 choices. Now here's one that gives even more choices than that. Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, Cheddar's, Yard House, Bahama Breeze, and I'm not sure of that one. There, maybe somebody else knows the name of that restaurant, but Seasons, I think it's called there. But this gives you 6 different restaurants that you could use the same card for. So there's a number of cards that are like that. You can go through and pick out your favorite restaurants. There's even fast food like Burger King and Arby's, and there's Panera on there. And here's some more. These are also good at multiple restaurants if you want some of those cards down there, okay? So, and I'm taking my friend through there, they're like, oh yeah, I like to go to that restaurant. Yeah, I like to go there. And they're like, well, pick up one of the cards there, okay? And so that's our gift card section. It's real simple, real easy to use. I use it all the time. And then we come to big reward brands. And this is where my friend really got excited in the big reward brands. And I can understand because we get the highest cash back in here. And I'm going through, I won't click on them in this video here, but, Ciala, I went through the Healthy Vita. I love these Power Pack Dailies and the probiotics. I'm taking both of them now. Went into Zao. He really he's like, wow, I buy this one, this one, this one. There's about a half a dozen items. He said, you mean instead of going to GNC that I can buy them right here for my own business? That's exactly right. He said, these prices are amazing and the potency level is very high, which is very good. So I went through there. Of course, there's the Pure Body Naturals, the Vibella Jewelry, Vengo, the 64. And hopefully you watched the video or the recording that Dr. Nico did recently on the 64 coffee. Same price, $11.99 for a box. However, instead of 2 points, you get 10 points. And but you do have to get the 10 points per box. You do have to select pick it up at one of the warehouses, which is in Denver, Colorado Springs, Houston, and there's one in Tennessee. And I had someone on our team, they said, there's no way I can go to one of those warehouses. It's way too far for me, but I sure would like to get some of that. So I called a friend of mine who he's in our upline, lives near the warehouse, and says if somebody on our team wants the coffee and wants to pick up those extra points, that's 11.5 points for every box that you buy. He said, send me the order number and the address to ship it to. I'll ship it to you, and then you just pay him back whatever the actual shipping cost was. Hey, that's really great. So if you like that, contact me, and I will put you in touch with the details on that. This is a limited time offer, and when it sells out, it sells out. So if you click there and there's still some available, then go ahead and pick some up. That's a 90% profit points on the 64 coffee right now. Organifi, the True Market Store overnights, saw TruNited is advertising the banner, the TruNited banner. You do get 50% off. Use TruNited Print Shop. Puracy, jerky, and the flowers spring in the air. You know, Mother's Day is right around the corner. Great time. You should be planning now if you're planning on sending flowers to a mother in your family, whether your daughter is a mother, your wife is a mother, your mother is a mother. If you're going to send flowers, is a great time, and you don't want to wait till the last minute. Okay, freshest flowers you'll ever buy. So that's in our big reward brands. Great, you know, this is our highest cashback category. Very, very popular. And when you do purchase from here, for example, if I were to go into the Healthy Vita, see if I can do this right here, and if I were to pick out the Power Pack Dailies, so I'm going to click right there in this item, and now this one here goes into the shopping cart right here. If I click Add to Cart, wait till this comes up here. Okay, Add to Cart. These are recently reformulated. They're now gluten-free, and there's 4 tablets, and they're gel-coated. These are gel caps, so there's no aftertaste when you take them. And, okay, I'm getting a pink bar here for some reason. I don't know if I did something wrong. Let me try that again. Okay, something isn't going right on my system there. I was trying to click this item earlier just before the webinar. I think I have to reset my browser because it's not letting me go in the shopping cart. But you just click on the shopping cart, and it's as simple as filling in a form to order that. Let's go in the next category of tickets. I apologize if that's not working on my browser tonight. In the tickets area, this is really cool. The NFL, the National Football League, professional football, professional baseball, professional hockey, professional basketball, the NCAA, sporting events. We have more sports here. So this would be like tennis, auto racing, boxing, golf, rodeos, Indy 500, Daytona 500, Wimbledon, etc. We also have concerts, everything from rock concerts, country, to individuals like Billy Joel or Taylor Swift, and also going to the theater. Many people like to go to the theater. Picking up these tickets and getting 10, 11% profit points on buying these is fantastic. And then you have the travel. Now, this is a really, really big item in the travel. TruUnited Travel, we have a partnership with Priceline. It's an exclusive. We get it's 10 or 11% profit points on this, and on the hotels, we're saving up to 60% off on hotels. Just recently, I sent out an email earlier that I have to go to Michigan to visit my mother, and so I booked a hotel, and even though it was less than a week out, I still got 39% profit points on the hotel. And I checked all the other sites, you know, from Travelocity and TripAdvisor and Orbitz and Expedia and Travelocity and all of those. And they were all $114 a night. I got it for $70 a night, 39% savings. And I've seen 58%, and I've had friends say they've even seen over 60% savings. It all depends on availability. If a hotel is, whoever clicked their microphone, we can hear you. Please unclick it or click your microphone again. It'll mute yourself back out. Now I lost my train of thought there. But the hotels is a great, great savings. You can book on the flights. You get 3 profit points for each flight. You can do rental cars. There are even some packages as well. So this is another great area to shop. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me see now, mute all, yes. Okay, I think I got everybody muted again. Okay, so now that we've done the travel, we have the new brands. We have 20% plus, so those brands that give us 20% or more in profit points. And then the gift cards that are 5%. We have about, I think about 10 stores that give us 5% cash back on those gift cards as well. So here we are, we're in the last week of the month. And if you don't have at least 30 points, this is the time to go in and get your 30 points. If you do have 30 or more points, you're getting close to 100, go on up over 100. That's that level of the excellence as well. And when you do that, that does help your sponsor to advance more as well. And so I'll tell you what, these are exciting, exciting times with TruWinners. I am super excited. I am more all in now than I've ever been. I love this business. I try to do as much as I can through my TruWinners business. And as we wrap this up, I'm going to see what comments we might have. And if you have any comments, this is the time for you to type it in the chat. There is a button there called chat. Just click that, and then type that in, and it'll come to me. I'm still seeing some welcomes and happy Tuesdays on there in the chat. Is there anybody that'd like to add anything before we wrap up tonight? Listen, my phone number is 904-233-9285. I'm happy to help anybody on our team if you need help, if you need leads, if you have someone ask a question and you're not sure the best way to answer that, then give me a call. We can talk about that. If somebody argues with you or says something negative, give me a call. We can talk about that too. And I appreciate Shirley asking about my mom. She's not doing well since the email I sent out. She's taken a little bit of a turn for the worse, but every day's been up and down. It's just that today was a down day. Maybe tomorrow will be an up day. But I'm going up to see her in just a couple of days. So, but thank you for your prayers, everybody, for my mom. She's 85 and in assisted living and not doing well. Okay, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here tonight. Thank you so much for being on this webinar. I love to see our folks on here. I love to get your emails, your text messages, your phone calls. So stay in touch with me. Together, we can help you to reach your goals. Individually, all by yourself, that's a bit of a struggle, okay? It's much better for us to work together as a team, and I am very happy to help you to do that, okay? So may the Lord bless each one of you and love all of you, praying for you, and if I can pray for anything specific, please let me know. Have a good night.
Good night, Michael.
Good night.